Hello. How you doing, ladies? Helen Plass here from Nurture Mamas. I hope you're really well. I have a 5-minute solution today for you for swollen ankles. So very sexy topic. So a lot of the time when you are either just sitting down for a lot of the day or on your feet for a lot of the day. So this is going to affect pretty much every woman who is working, whether you're at home working, whether you're in like an office space working, just simply by being stationary or standing for too long, you can get a lot of fluid buildup in your lovely ankles. So I'm going to give you a quick solution which will take no longer than 5 minutes. Some people will be able to spend 2 minutes in it, and other people will find that this is their favorite position for relaxing, and you could spend like 15 minutes. So generally in the second half of your pregnancy, you'll have a lot more fluid, up to 50% more fluid in the body. So a lot of people can suffer from like the wrist carpal tunnel syndrome, or just swollen ankles. So keep an eye on the swollen ankles and the swollen joints, particularly swollen ankles, because it can be a sign of preeclampsia, but that's only very much if you know, that's not got to do with the fluid buildup, so just that's a separate thing. But if you feel that you notice that your ankles are kind of puffy, or you have like sock marks on the end of the day where you never would normally have had, it's a little indication that you might have the pooling of the fluid and the extra blood and stuff into the ankles. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie, it's a yoga pose, but it's basically legs up against the wall. It is super attractive, not but I'm going to show it to you now. I'm going to get into it. I'm 30 and a bit weeks pregnant, so if I can get into it at this stage, I'm feeling kind of just massive for the past few weeks. So I hope you're all doing well if you are pregnant. You don't have to be pregnant at all to do this, because just by simply being on your feet all day, you can get gorgeous release and relief from doing this pose. And as soon as you put your its legs up against the wall, you can feel all the fluid and the additional blood and everything drain from the feet. It's a gorgeous feeling. So I'm going to have today, I have one pillow and one little cushion. So you can have significantly more if you want to. It does mean, as I said, lying flat on your back. So if you want to raise your head up a lot with a lot more pillows, or ideally have one under your hips and one under your head at least, if not a lot more. At any point you start to feel unwell, dizzy, nauseous, you're going to come out of it. So I am going to have my back to you, but I'm going to talk you into it. I'm going to be then lying down, and then I'm going to come out of it to show you how to safely get in and get out of it. Okay, so we sexily shimmy up. So I'm gonna put my bum as close as I can to this is just a small room I'm in, any old wall. So I'm gonna sit on the pillow, and I'm gonna bring myself right up. So I am now right beside the wall here. Okay, so my legs are running alongside the wall. You want to put your cushions or your pillows here for your head and your shoulders, so when you go to lie down. So I'm going to now try and attempt to lie down. This used to be so much easier. I used to just flip into it in my classes when I wasn't pregnant. So a lot of empathy going on now for when I made very heavily pregnant women do this in class. Okay, so I'm going to start to just come down. You can keep the knees close together, particularly if you have pelvic pain, and then start to come onto my back by bringing my legs up against the wall. Okay, so what you'll find is that your bum is now quite far away, so you're going to just try your best at shimmying in towards the wall. So my bum is now just a couple of inches away from the wall, and my hips are up higher with the pillow or cushion. You could definitely have 2 or 3 cushions here, as I said, also around your head. So I'm going to straighten my legs then and just bring them slightly wider apart. My hands are just comfortable for me to go out palm facing the ceiling, or hands onto your belly. So I can automatically start to feel the fluids starting to run down from my legs, my feet. It's lovely. As I said, you can do a meditation, you can put some relaxing music on, close your eyes. I'm going to come out of it now, just because this isn't very interesting looking at my legs in the air. So to come out of it safely, you're going to bend the legs so the soles of the feet are on the wall, and then nice and slowly pop your bum to one side and come on to your hands and your knees first, and then use them to push you back up. Okay, so it's really simple, but if you were to stay in that for even like 2 or 3 minutes, it's a really effective tool at the end of the day, before you get into bed, or any time during the day, but really to help drain that additional fluid. Just come a bit close to, because the lighting isn't hello, the lighting isn't brilliant. Say hello if you're there. So yeah, that's the legs up against the wall. Really useful at any stage of pregnancy or postnatally. Again, just be careful if you're heavily pregnant, lying flat on your back. You want to use the cushions and the pillows. You might only stay in it for 2 minutes and then come onto your side, and that's cool too.